Hi, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Vinay. Before you, today in this video we are gonna discuss about a topic called as the topic is actually active and passive voice, and that topic we are gonna discuss furthermore about that one. And there are certain rules that differ when we come to know that if the active voice will be in the interrogative sentence, then what are the rules are required to change from active to passive. While transforming active to passive, we have to keep in our mind certain rules. There are 7 rules that we have to keep in our mind, and 4 times we have to exchange the active and passive voice sentences. Those are here I mentioned active and passive voice, and this is the third series of active and passive voice grammar topic. And this is also very important grammar topic, which are very important grammar topics. This is one among them. So we have to know this grammar topic with the depth knowledge that I mentioned here. We will discuss in this video just about the interrogative, okay, not about informative, sorry, not about what we call, not about the imperative, okay, not about the WH one, okay. In interrogative sentences again there are 2 types: direct, or that we call the WH pronouns, okay, interrogative pronouns. But not we are going to discuss about the what we call long answers, means WH type. We are going to discuss in this video about interrogative. In interrogative, the yes no type of question, okay. If the sentence or if the active voice begins with interrogative with auxiliary verbs, that we call yes no type of question. And if that question becomes active voice, then what are the rules are required to change active to passive, that we are going to discuss. So please be connected with me till the end, and if you haven't did subscribe to it yet, then do subscribe to it to enjoy furthermore updates of mine. You will get ahead to, means like that, innovative videos I will be bringing ahead. So please, you guys required to watch those to be a treasure of knowledge of English grammar. And like these steps I will be bringing ahead, and without spending more time on the introduction, without being any delay, without making any delay, just know furthermore about this topic, and I will create a great plunge, means I will take a great plunge into the topic. So before that, I want to request you that if you haven't subscribed to it yet, then do subscribe to it to get the notifications timely. Okay, now here we will understand that if we get the interrogative or yes no type of questions as the active voice, then what are the rules are required to change to passive. Here are the rules. I had already told you that in the beginning there are 7 rules, okay, 7 times, okay, sorry, there are 7 rules that we have to keep in our mind while transforming active to passive if the active voice will be in interrogative or in yes no type of question. So these are the rules that we have to apply to change active to passive. And there are again, if means while, means if you keep in your mind again, okay, if you keep in your mind I am now perfect about the rules, so for that only I am teaching you, and now I know all the rules, those all seven steps of transforming active to passive in if the active voice will be in the interrogative of yes no type of question. But again, in while changing active to passive, in instance you will see, okay, we will furthermore means we will know furthermore about the instances, or what we call in simple language examples, okay. Those examples are also 4 times exchanged, okay, 4 times exchanged. Those are here I mentioned 2 examples, and the third example we will know our own, okay, we will solve our own. And here yes no instances and explanation I have written here, and here are the 7 rules that we are going to know. Does he write a letter? Does he write a letter? Convert to assertive. He writes a letter, okay. Through instance I mentioned here, does he write a letter, okay, does he write a letter. And here convert means first rule of assertive to passive, first rule of active to passive tells that while transforming the yes no type of question to passive is does he write a letter. This is the example, and here the first rule tells convert to assertive, means what we have the question, okay, we have the question in what we call in interrogative in yes no type of question, that is does he write a letter. And now if we convert that to assertive, that becomes he writes a letter. And here this second rule of yes no type instance or explanation tells us identify subject, verb and object. And here subject verb object becomes means swap. We have to swap. We learned in our yesterday's video, okay, sorry, in our day before day video, okay, day before day's video, that how to means what is meant by swap. Swap is nothing but subject takes the object place and object takes the subject place. Here a letter is written by him, and sorry, by is the preposition. The rule comes after that. Convert MV to V3, okay, means convert main verb to V3. What that becomes? Written. Here is right, that became written. And here is the fifth form, sorry, fifth what we call rule, that tells add HV, add helping verb before main verb. We have to add helping verb or auxiliary verb, what we call, and add preposition by. Here is the preposition, what I told you, I will tell you after math, that will come after math. Now the turn of preposition came, so we have to add only by, not means apart from the by, we should not have to add our own prepositions there, okay, because that will become the tragedy again, okay, what I can tell. So now convert to interrogative, that becomes is the letter written by him. This is the passive, this is the active and this is the passive. And we have to insert all those, means keeping in our mind all these rules, we have to change, and that will become finally is a letter written by him. Does he write a letter? Does he write a letter? Is a letter written by him. Again we took here is. Why? This is does, okay, this is to do form. Now we took to be form is, okay, that's all. So I think if you go back to the video, then you will understand thoroughly what I did talk about all these. And here we will move further to practice the instances. Here I have given two instances, and how I changed means what are the 4 steps to change in instance from active to passive if the sentence or if the active should be in the interrogative or extra type of question. Here, did the cat kill the mouse? Okay, did the cat kill the mouse? The cat killed the mouse. The mouse was killed by the cat. Was the mouse killed by the cat? What are all these sentences? Means first we have to swap. Swap means we have to take the object to subject, subject to object. But here the second step tells in instance that did the cat kill the mouse, we have to remove did, and that becomes the cat killed the mouse. Okay, did means this is the second form, means V2 form of do. Okay, do, did, done, this is the did. So killed we took, killed is also, kill is the main verb and we took killed, just because we replaced did and we took ed to kill, and that became second form, means V2 form of kill. So this is the means formula, or this is the step that we have to include and we have to transform. Did the cat kill the mouse? That became cat, the cat killed the mouse. Okay, the cat killed the mouse. We removed it and we added ed here. Just that is only. And now furthermore tells, the rule tells the mouse was killed by the cat. Means here we did swap. Means this became the object place, means this came to the object place and this one came to the subject place. Then what we did here? The mouse, okay, this one came to this place, and this one came to this place, the cat. And here we took was, okay, just because this is the this is in the, means according to the tense this will take was, okay, this instance takes was, just because the tense, as per the tense we have to include was there. If we see if the instance or if the question is in what we call in simple past tense, we have to take past continuous auxiliary verb, that is was, killed by the cat. But we should not have to add here by mistake being, just because if you see the question in was, in past continuous or present continuous, then only you have to add, you require to add being. But here that's not required. You should not have to add deliberately. Okay, that will become tragedy again. What I am telling. Okay, just I am emphasizing on tragedy word just because if you miss any example or any rule among these, then you will commit to mistakes. Guarantee. Okay, means 100%. 100% you will commit to the mistakes. So if you commit to the mistake, that will become tragedy again. So that's all. We have to be very careful. And here was we added. The mouse became the object subject place and took subject object place, and was we took just because of the simple past became continuous, means continuous auxiliary we took here. Was became the mouse was, and the here we took as it is, we framed here that one killed, and by is the preposition and the catch became. But we have to transform the passive voice in interrogative again. So we have to adjust here what we call this was, we have to put in subject place. Was the then the whole sentence becomes was the mouse killed the cat. Okay, are you observing? The act is same, but sentences are different, but are conveying the same message and same meaning. There is no change. Why we are using? Just because we are giving priority to the action only, not to the subject, not to the person, not to the thing. So at that time we have to use these all active and passive voices. If we talk in active voice, that will be also correct. But if you don't want to give importance or priority to the subject, then you can put that into object place, means in the end, and you can give priority to the what we call action. Okay, to the function of the speaker or the subject. That's all. For we are using, that's all. Sorry, for that only we are using active and passive voices. Okay, this one became the first instance, and second instance I had given here, and that also we will see here. The second one, this is, and what are the rules we applied here. Okay, this one example we will see, and the third example we will solve our own. Am I doing homework? This is the example. This is the active voice. This is in the again interrogative form of yes no type of question. So hence it is starting from auxiliary verb or helping verb, what we call am I doing homework. So now this is in the continuous tense, present continuous. So how we have to convert that one? I am doing homework means we removed this one and we converted that to assertive. This is in interrogative, we made that assertive. What the rule tells? We have to make assertive, means we have to convert from interrogative to assertive. So hence we did here that same. We applied that rule. I am, so that became, the sentence became again I am doing homework. And now we have to change again to what we call, we change again to the, means we have to swap. What? Swap. We have to swap, means subject takes object place and object takes subject place. So here that same thing done by me. Homework is the object here, that became subject, and I means I became me. That's the pronoun. Means this is the pronoun that became me in the object place. That becomes, okay, that's the rule that we have to obey, that we have to obey. Hence only we will conquer victory over this example. Okay, that's all. We have to keep in our mind ever, ever, forever, and ever, and ever. That's all. Homework is being done by me. And if we want to transform that into again passive, then we have to convert that into interrogative again. So how that became? Let us see. We put just is in the place of subject, and that became passive of this instance. So that's all. So finally what that sentence tells is homework being done by me. Means here I am not giving priority to me. Means I am not being here the priority. Instead of that I gave priority to my work. So homework, is homework being done by me? That's all. These are the right sentences, and if you practice furthermore examples, then you will be thorough in this topic. Okay, that's all. And now we will transform this sentence into passive. Okay, I will sit because that will be comfortable for me and you also. Will my father cook the food? That will become my father. Okay, my father cook the food. So how we transformed? Am I doing homework? So now here that will become I am doing homework. Okay, I am doing homework. So this will become my father will cook the food. This is the second, means assertive this became. My father will cook the food. Will my father cook the food? Okay, will my father cook the food. So now, so we will transform that into again in what? Swap. Okay, means the food will be, okay, will be cooked. Okay, as per the as per the tense table in the topic of assertive and active to passive that I took here. So according to that, if you want to check the first video, then you will understand what are these rules of tense in this topic. Okay, so means tense is playing very important role or vital role and contributing to the all topic of English grammar. So in huge manner. Okay, so we have to rely on tense. At the very first we have to learn tense. So now without making what we call, without interfering in another topic, just come to this topic. Will my father cook the food? My father will cook the food. The food will be cooked by my father, and that will become here will. Okay, will the food be cooked by my father? This is the last again. You have to add question mark. You should not have to forget. This is not the direct to indirect, because this is the different topic. That is, topic is active and passive. Okay, you have to pronounce the word as topic, not topic. That is topic. Okay, topic. Take TAW and OPIC. Topic. Now, will my father cook the food? Finally, this became the passive sentence here. Okay, this is the P, passive. We transform active to passive of interrogative sentence. Will my father cook the food? My father will cook the food. The food will be cooked by my father. Will the food be cooked by my father? Okay, this is the last one. I think you are observing the same sentence. You are getting the same answer in your book as well. Okay, I think you are trying that example as well. So thank you so much for listening carefully. And this is the last example we solved on our own. And if you want some more examples, then you can take your own examples. You have to practice. If you means it requires a lot of practice to be perfect in this in this particular topic. Okay, thank you so much for listening carefully, and see you soon. Means till the next video. See you soon. Bye bye. Take care. And let me conclude this session by telling that this is the third part of active and passive voice series. But meet you in tomorrow's video. I will be bringing the the fourth video regarding this topic. There we will be discussing the WH type of interrogative. That what type of rules we have to observe there. What type of rules are required to change active to passive in WH? We will see there. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you very much. See you soon. Bye bye. Take care.